Hi everyone, my name's Laura and you're watching my channel So Very Laura. Welcome if you're new here or welcome back if you're an existing subscriber. So today I'm here with some inspiration for the sewing challenge set by the lovely Jess from So What If I Sew, which is SewYellowForEndo 24. So this is a challenge that Jess has run for 3 previous years. This is the 4th year. And really the challenge is rather less about the sewing and rather more about raising awareness for endometriosis, which affects 1 in 10 women. I'm lucky. I have never suffered from endometriosis, but I have made myself more aware of the condition, largely through Jess's really informative sessions on Instagram and through doing the challenge over the previous 3 years. And the pictures on my thumbnail are actually what I've made for the challenge in the previous 3 years. So you're joining me today, the 9th of March, but I'm actually pre-recording this. It's actually Tuesday the 5th of March, because by the time you see this, I will be away with my mum. So I'm pre-recording it now and I'm going to edit it in the week. And you might recognise what I'm wearing. It's my pogo knit pullover from Friday Pattern Company. And I promise it is a different day from when I last recorded a vlog, but you can see actually it would qualify for SewYellowForEndo because it has got little patches of yellow in it. So I'll pop up some visuals which give you the information about the challenge, and I'll also link to Jess's introductory vlog which explains all about it. But in brief, you need to sew a garment which has which is either yellow or has yellow in it, or accessories. Put your picture up on Instagram on the 23rd of March, tagging Jess and the hashtag SewYellowForEndo, and make a donation of at least £1, more if you can afford it, to Endometriosis UK using the link that I'll pop below. And remember to put your Instagram name on your donation so that Jess can match them up. And as ever, there's lots of lovely prizes from lots of lovely sponsors. But really, this is about raising awareness and raising some money for Endometriosis UK. Okay, so what I thought I would do, I don't tend to wear a lot of yellow as a plain colour because it doesn't really suit me. But what I thought I'd do is show you a few fabrics which illustrate the ways in which I can wear yellow and what I could do with them if I was going to make them up this month. I am not going to get them all made, not least with being away and everything. But here are my ideas, and I've picked various different types of fabric. So let's get started. So the first one that I thought I'd show you is a heavy French terry, which I have had in my stash for ages. And if you've been watching me a while, you might recognise this, but you'll see it's got these lovely little yellow flowers and yellow butterflies on it. But because it's primarily blue, it really quite suits me and goes with the blue hair. And what I want to do with this, and I actually bought it expressly for the purpose and never got round to doing it, but it's been sitting in a project bag for about 18 months to be cut out, is I want to make view C, which is that one, the tunic top. I've already made the dress, which I love, and I made it in an orange with blue spots. So if I can find a pic, I'll pop it in here. But yes, so I think that's still probably worth making up because it's still not that warm here in the UK. So that would be one of my options with the little accent butterflies. So that's the first one. Second one, kind of moving through the ranges of jersey still, is this is the main fabric. So I really liked this when I saw it in a remnants sale. I think it was from Little Legs Fabric, and they only had, I think it's a metre of it. It looks like a bit more than a metre, but that's all they had. And you'll see it's got these kind of gold outline roses. And I thought that was really pretty. And again, next to my face, it's okay. So this is a cotton jersey. And I asked, because I knew I wouldn't have enough to sew a full garment, because what I want to make with this is the sew over it molly top with the drop sleeves. I asked for a contrasting fabric so that I could make the sleeves with that. Sorry, no, I didn't ask for a contrasting fabric. I asked for a match, and I assumed they would match to the navy. And they didn't. They actually gave me this, which they were using to pick out the gold. And this, I think, is technically called curry. It's a kind of mustard yellow. So if I put this next to me, really doesn't do anything for me at all. And at the time I said, oh, I'm so sorry, I actually wanted a matching navy. And she was really good about it, and said, keep that, maybe you can use it for something. And she sent me some navy, which is not too bad a match, it's a bit dark. But what I could do, it occurred to me, is actually I could either make one sleeve in the navy and one sleeve in the yellow goldy colour and have that as the main top, or I could probably actually do the sleeves, because they're drop sleeves, in the mustard colour, so that I would be wearing a solid yellow, but it would be too far away from my face, so it wouldn't be a problem. So that is another possible plan. I made a rule when I was doing this video that I have to use fabric from my stash, not allowed to buy anything else, and it has to be a pattern that I've already got, in part to save time actually, because if I have to go and buy a new pattern and get it sent off, it's going to take up more time. So that's option number 2, the molly top by Sew Over It, with the gold as an accent in one or both of the sleeves. So that's my cotton jersey. I'm creating mayhem here already. Right, final jersey option. So if you watched me a couple of vlogs ago, you will see that I mentioned this fabric. So this is a viscose jersey from Lamazi Fabrics, and I've got a ton of it. I've got 2.7 meters of it. And the vlog that I was doing, I'd picked out 5 fabrics from my stash that I didn't know what to make with them, and said I really wanted to get them sewn up, and invited my lovely subscribers and viewers to let me know what they thought. And actually people tended to comment on others of the vlogs, others of the fabrics, and I'll link it down below. But I had an idea for this, which of course again will work for SewYellowForEndo, because it has these kind of yellowy sprigs and leaves, but it's got purple on as the background, and it's teal, and it's really beautiful. And then I remembered suddenly, while I was thinking about this vlog, and also, if I'm honest, because I needed to tidy up after that vlog, that I have this pattern, and this is New Look 6301. And I got this pattern because I saw the lovely Jill, who is the one-armed sewist on Instagram, and she was a contestant on the Sewing Bee a couple of seasons ago, and she's made this dress a few times. I think it's one of her tried and tested, and she says she always gets compliments on it. And you'll see it looks like a wrap dress, but actually I think it's a faux wrap. And I thought, oh, that looks really nice. So I've got enough fabric to have a go at it. I'm not going to need any more than, I don't think any more than 2.5 meters, probably a bit less. I'm not going to make a sleeveless one, so that one's out. And I think I'm a bit torn between probably view A and view C. I quite like that view C, which has, if I, can you tell from the line drawing? It basically, I think, has the sash at the back. So I quite like that. And I think it's a faux wrap, so it won't do that gapey thing that some wrap dresses do. So I thought that would be a really good use for the fabric. So again, that's an option because it's in my stash already, and I've got enough fabric, and I'm not going to have masses and masses left over if I make that. So that is my third option. Okay, So that's it for jersey fabrics. And now I've got two possible options in woven fabrics. So which one shall I do first? I'll do this one first. So this is a piece of fabric which, if you've watched me for a while, you might recognise, because it is the fabric that I made my dress for a wedding that I went to in July. I made the fabric godmother peony dress out of it. So I'll pop a pic in here. And again, it's got these lovely bursts of yellow on it, but predominantly it isn't yellow. It's all these kind of purples and greens and blacks. So again, it's fine. Multicoloured is fine. Witness the pogo nip. And I've still got something like 1.3 meters of this plus a few scraps. So I thought, well, actually, it would be quite a nice idea to use, try and use this up, because it's so pretty, and obviously it's a summer garment, so or garment weight, it's cotton lawn. So this is a fabric godmother own fabric, and I think it's called something like Linei. So if they've still got it, I'll pop the link down below. But I love it, and I love that dress. Anyway, not long ago, I was looking through, is it this month's Burda? February Burda 224. And I came across this pattern. So you can see it's just a kind of short, fairly boxy top. She's got it on with the belt. And it's got kind of darting coming up through here. And it does have a zip on the back. But I thought that was really quite pretty. Normally I don't go for sleeveless or short sleeve things, but I think it's probably got enough interest and the fabric is so busy that actually I wouldn't mind it. Downside of this, it's Burda magazine, so I would need to trace it, and it doesn't have seam allowances. But unlike the jacket that I made from Burda, it hasn't got anything like the number of pattern pieces. I think it's only, is it 3? It might be front, back, and let's have a look. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A couple of facings, front, back, sleeve, and that's it. So yeah, 5. So it's not terrible. So yeah, I thought that might be quite an interesting one. Now this reckons it takes 1.4 meters of fabric, and this is directional because otherwise you end up with the grass growing downwards. So whether I'll have enough to do that, I don't know, but we can see. And if not, I've actually got other fabrics in kind of shirting weight with bits of yellow in, so I could make the blouse in a different fabric, or I could maybe use this for a So Frugal make. So by the time you see my So Frugal vlog, which is the 22nd of March, so the day before reveal day for this, if this crops up again, you'll know I didn't have enough fabric for the Burda, or just that I chose to make something else. So that is my first woven option. So that's the blouse 104 from Burda magazine 224. And my final woven option is a little bit different. So actually it's coming up more true to life on camera than it is when I look at it in the room. I've got as many lights on as I can in here, but it is evening, so it's quite dark. Now Jess has said if you don't want to sew yellow, you can actually use orange. And so I've got this lovely kind of like I think it's a cotton twill, which is a sort of dark green with black and then these orange kind of leopard printy splodges. And I've had this in my stash ages, and it was for a specific project. So I bought it to make the Emily pinafore by Bobbins and Buttons. So I'll pop a pic in here. So I could do that. And that actually, excuse me, I've just dropped the camera because I just put my hand on the table. The camera started doing that. So you can tell it's real life. I'll take my hand off the table so it stops rocking. But that is on my Make 9. So that would be a good one to do because it would get one ticked off my Make 9. I had been looking at another of my Make 9 actually, with the gold jersey fabric, but I don't have enough to do the sleeves on it, so that one has had to go by the board for now. But I am going to the Sewing for Pleasure show a week on Friday, and actually a week on Saturday. So maybe I might find some contrasting offcuts of jersey that I could use to make that, because I have got a few bits of jersey, but I'm not sure that they would necessarily go to make that, but we'll see. So yeah, so those are my possible options for SewYellowForEndo. So I hope that's given you some inspiration, and that it's because it's still early in the month, the 9th, I'm hoping that you are inspired to take part. I have also actually got a completed make already, which will be in one entry because it was done in March. But I won't show you that. I'll put that up on reveal day and then show it to you. So yes, I really hope that you would like to get involved. It's a really good cause, and I'm really happy to be able to support Jess. She's also doing an in-person meet this year in London, but if you go and have a look at her channel and her Instagram, all the details are on there, and if you purchase a ticket for that, some of the proceeds go to Endometriosis UK as well, and it's being hosted at Semi Sunshine in London. So unfortunately I can't make it, but if you live in the area, then if there are any tickets left, then do go along and support Jess and wear your yellow with pride. Okay, so that's it from me for now. I will see you again, hopefully soon, with another vlog. But yes, I hope you enjoy this. It will be edited in the week. And yes, so I hope you're getting some sewing done, and I hope you are all well. And I'll see you again very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.